Can you solve the lighthouse keeper's riddle? A violent storm is rolling in off the coast, and the clock reads 11:59 p.m. Somewhere in the black water beyond the rocks, 12 cargo ships are navigating by a single beam of light. That beam just went dark.
3 keepers are stationed here: Mara, Doran, and Selby. One of them switched off the light. If you accuse the wrong person, the real saboteur walks free, and the next time that beam goes out, the ships won't make it through.
Your mission: identify the saboteur before the storm cuts off all contact with the mainland. Take a moment to think through the clues before continuing. Pause here if you want to try it yourself. Ready? Here's what you know. The lighthouse operates on a strict rotation system. There are 2 posts. The upper watch controls the lamp room, the only place where the beam can be enabled or disabled. The lower watch manages the base, communications, supplies, and the storm shutters. At any given time, exactly 1 keeper holds the upper watch, while the other 2 are stationed below.
Each handoff was logged in the official shift record, signed by the outgoing and incoming keeper. Now, the clues. Clue 1. The machinery log, a sealed mechanical ledger built directly into the lighthouse's base hardware, physically impossible to alter without specialist tools, records every change to the beam status. According to that log, the beam was disabled at exactly 11:58 p.m.
Clue 2. Selby's statement. She says, "I handed off the upper watch to Doran at exactly midnight. The beam was working perfectly when I left the lamp room."
Clue 3. Mara's statement. She says, "I heard the emergency alarm sound at 12:04 a.m. I ran up the stairs immediately and found Doran standing alone in the lamp room." Clue 4. Doran's statement. He says, "I had just arrived for my shift. The beam was already dark when I reached the lamp room. I didn't touch a single thing."
You have a rotation schedule, a sealed machinery log, and 3 testimonies. Someone is lying. Here's where most people get it wrong.
The alarm went off at 12:04 a.m. Doran was alone in the lamp room. His shift had started at midnight. He is the only keeper confirmed to be upstairs after the alarm. That makes him the obvious suspect. But go back to clue 1. The machinery log doesn't record when the alarm sounded. It records when the beam was disabled, and the beam was disabled at 11:58 p.m., a full 2 minutes before midnight, 2 minutes before Doran's shift began, 2 minutes before he ever set foot in the lamp room. At 11:58 p.m., exactly 1 keeper was assigned to and present in the lamp room: Selby. Her shift ran until midnight without interruption. And yet Selby told you the beam was working perfectly when she left. Let's walk through it step by step. The beam was disabled at 11:58 p.m. At that exact moment, the only person with authorized presence in the lamp room was the keeper on the upper watch, Selby. The machinery log cannot be altered. There is no remote access. The sabotage had to happen in person, from inside the lamp room, during that 11:58 p.m. window. Doran's account holds up. He arrived at midnight, 2 minutes after the beam was already dark. Finding a disabled beam at the start of your shift isn't guilt. It's just being the next person through the door. Mara's account also holds up. She heard the alarm at 12:04 and found Doran there, because Doran had just taken over a lamp room that was already broken. He had nothing to confess. Selby's account does not hold up. She claims the beam was functioning when she left. The sealed log says otherwise. The only explanation is that Selby disabled the beam at 11:58 p.m., 2 minutes before her shift ended, and then walked downstairs and handed the darkness off to Doran, leaving him to face the consequences. Selby is the saboteur. This riddle is a lesson in misdirection. The most visible suspect is almost never the guilty one. Doran was standing at the scene when the alarm triggered, and that made him an easy target.
But being present after the fact is not the same as being present at the moment of the crime.
The storm passes. The ships navigate through safely. The beam burns again above the rocks.
And somewhere below, Selby realizes that the one thing she couldn't sabotage was the clock.